Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be looking at Parish's Envie, or Envie. I've actually heard it called Envie now, but been calling it Envie. Anyway, this is their pale ale. I've done two different reviews, of course, of the double dry hopped versions with Galaxy and Citra, but I've never had just the regular, version. Of course, Parish is out of Broussard, Louisiana, and it's courtesy of Bryant, so thank you very much for the bottle. And this was bottled on December 28th, so pretty fresh, under a month, of course. And yeah, well, of course, by the time I upload this, it'll be over a month. But anyway, bottled 28th, today's the 18th, so pretty fresh. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty excited to check it out. Love the double dry hop versions, so very excited to try this guy out. Yes, indeed. All right, so like the double dry hop versions, pours out very hazy, kind of this murky orange juice mango type color to it. Very reminiscent of Trillium and Treehouse. And it's got this nice fluffy white head. It's fantastic. So check out the aroma. Oh yeah, smells very much like double dry hop Envie. This one's a little bit different than the Citra that we just had. I feel like I'm getting more of this kind of, more of like this sweeter, breadier malt. However, more of a mango character to it. The double dry hop Citra had a lot more citrus and pineapple. Okay, I feel like I'm getting a bit more mango here, but they smell very similar. Very mild. The aroma is not overpowering, but pretty mild notes of citrus and tropical fruit. Mango, maybe a bit of guava, a bit of pineapple, and of course just like fresh orange juice. It's pretty awesome. I love the way it smells, so check it out. Cheers. Oh, that's great. I almost think this might be better than the Citra. Wow. I don't know. Definitely noticing the difference in the amount of bitterness. The double dry hop Citra actually had it wasn't assertive at all, but actually had a, kind of a solid bitterness to balance. This has no bitterness whatsoever. I mean, incredibly minimal. It drinks just like juice, really. I mean, not just like juice. However, for beer comparison, very much like juice. It's not going to be a sweet, obviously. Definitely very restrained bitterness. Very low. Nice and dry on the finish, actually. Keeps actually this beer, it's not sweet really at all. It's pretty dry throughout. Maybe just initial sweetness at the beginning, but very much like the aroma. It's kind of sweet, light, bready malts with mango. Definitely that kind of orange juice-like character to it. Not really picking up pineapple as much here. It's really just kind of mango and navel orange. Very nice herbaceous hops. The thing you'll notice different too with this, when I'm drinking, is that compared to Trillium and Treehouse, it's maybe not as much of a juice bomb. Maybe not as much of that intense tropical fruit. A little bit more herbaceous from the hops. So it's got that tropical fruit character. However, you are picking up a nice, herbal hop quality to it that's pretty grassy, which I do like quite a bit. I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth because I like parts of it better than double dry hop Citra, but then I like parts of double dry hop Citra better than this. I actually kind of like a little bit more of that intense bitterness on that beer, and felt it was a little bit more intense in the fruit character. This is fantastic. I feel like the body's a little bit lighter too than I don't know why. Yeah, body's a little bit lighter than the Double Dry Hop Citra, and I'm not sure why. I mean, that had a full pillowy mouthfeel. This has a nice kind of a medium, thin, maybe a light medium fullness to it. It finishes kind of thin. And it's got a bit more of that prickly carb initially, not that really soft carb. I mean, it's more of I wouldn't say like a soft carb on it. It's more of like a slight prickle, and then it kind of like loses that carbonation towards the end there, as opposed to a very like soft carb. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of what I'm picking up from this guy. It makes it feel a little bit thinner on the body. Anyway, this is so really fantastic. I could drink this, of course, pretty much every day. You know, if I could get it here. I don't know if they distribute this one, so I need to reach out to Brian on that. But I think he picked it up at the brewery. So anyway, fantastic pale ale. I'm gonna go an easy 4.5 out of 5 on this guy. Really, really, really tasty. And thank you again, Brian, very much for letting me have this beer to review. So that's pretty much it for Parish's Envie or Envie. And yeah, so if you're in Broussard or in that area of the brewery, stop by, check them out. Doing some, as I've mentioned before, really awesome hoppy beer in this part of the country. You don't see a lot of it in the South as far as the New England styles, so it's nice to see, you know, that there's some of it around here. Not much, but you know. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So as always, think global, drink local, and cheers.